Here's a quick tutorial on how to make this pie chart structure work. So this whole point of this is an overlay on top of your video. It shows the progress 1 through 100 for your graphic here. It progresses throughout the entire thing. So the first thing you want to do, go to composition setting. That's right click, composition settings, change the time. Whatever your 4D video is, say it's 1 minute and 30. We'll change this to 1 minute and 30. So do 1:30. Just match that up. Alright, then we have to pull everything out. All the way. Once you pull everything out all the way, this is changeable. So if you need to update this picture to something else structural, you could just link in a Photoshop. This one does not really change at all. So it's just a stagnant or a still image. These three do change. So we'll start at the bottom. There's 3 layers. There's the structure. This one you could change the color of it from blue to whatever you want. This is as simple as editing a text box. You double click it, change the font, whatever you want it to be, change the fill color, size. That one's pretty standard. And then there's shape layer. Shape layer is the circle that goes around. Contents, ellipse. So once you go into this, you can actually see that it's just an ellipse. And this ellipse, so it has the color of gray. That's the inside color is gray. The stroke color is blue. You can change the stroke width up and down. You can change the opacity of that, but I won't touch any of that. Usually all it changes the outer ring here. You change this to any color just so it's a little bit different if you wanted to change structure or glass or concrete slabs or anything like that. But what's really important here is the effects. So we have a radial wipe going, and that's how it actually creates this. Alright, this is where you want to line up your 0 through 100 points. So it starts on 0, obviously. But say you wanted the structure to show up the entire video, but structure doesn't actually start until 10 seconds in. You go in the video, you actually find out where it says where it starts. Go to your 10-second mark. A couple ways to do this. You can just drag it, or you can go in here. That's not it. Go to keyframe time. That's what you have to do. So as I move this, I'm going to move this to, so I say it starts at 12:15. Do that, and then you drag this, hold shift as you drag it, otherwise it won't snap. Once you once you hold shift, it'll snap. Then you go to the finish time. In your video, you go and you check the finish time of that structure. So say structure finishes at 1 minute and 15 seconds into the video. So you want to here, grab the second slider, hold shift, drag it over, that way it changes. So you can see how they're not lined up anymore. When I hit 100% right here in the text, we're only at like 60-70% here. So now I have to go back and I change this 100% value. So now the radial wipe is fixed on that. I gotta go back and I change, hide all these, collapse all of these. Go to the 100% tab. Here, text, effects, slider control, slider. Alright, so there's actually a couple ways you could do this. The easiest way that I found is just go here, open up your effects again, radial wipe for the other one, the circle, find your little keystroke here, snap to it, snap to it, and then just click, drag, shift, that will snap to that. I go find this one now, shift, it snaps, go to your 100% one, drag that, snaps, and now they are all synced up. As I press play, you notice that they are now aligned. And then you just overlay this onto your Adobe Premiere Pro. And that's it.